it will be given by the Fourier series expansion of the any function in the interval alpha to alpha plus 2l will be given by f of x equals a naught by 2 plus n equals to 1 to infinity a n cos n pi x by l plus n equals to 1 to infinity summation n equals to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by l. So there is conversion derivation is there, how to convert this one. So because only that one cos nx will be there, so that one how will convert this one, we have to take the substitution and all. But anyway, it's not included to your syllabus, that's why I noted down the formula. So just to keep it in your mind, so for the interval alpha to alpha plus 2l, it will be cos n pi x by l. So how we can remember this one means, if you put L equals pi means it will be, once again it will become 0 to 2 pi. For that one it will, you will get, right? So if you put L equals pi means, so like that also you can just to connect, you can connect. So cos of n pi x by L and sin of n pi x by L. So these are the only two major differences in the interval alpha to alpha plus 2L. So here L is nothing but some unknown constant. Okay, so related to this one, alpha to alpha plus 2l, the Fourier coefficients will be given by a naught will be given by 1 by l into alpha to alpha plus 2l f of x dx, and an will be given by 1 by l into integration from alpha to alpha plus 2l f of x into cos n pi x by l, and bn will be 1 by l into integration of alpha to alpha plus 2l f of x sin n pi x by l dx. So now if we put alpha equals 0, then we'll get the required formula for the interval 0 to 2l. So, and which will be given by these three relations, a naught, an, bn. So just you can go through this one. And if you put alpha equals minus l, then you will get the relations for the Fourier coefficients in the interval minus l to l, which will be given by a naught equals 1 by l into integral over minus l to l f of x dx. Only thing, so you are going to change the interval, integral interval. Apart from that thing, everything will be same only. So only, so to remember this one, only in place of n pi, you should remember nx, you have to remember n pi x by l. So that is the only major difference between pi interval and L interval. L is nothing but unknown constant. Okay, so remaining procedure, what you followed for finding the Fourier series expansion in the interval 0 to 2 pi and minus pi to pi. So the same thing you are going to follow here also. So just you have to write the first equation, that is f of x, the Fourier series expansion of any function will be given by, like this, you have to write this equation. After that, you have to find out the one by one constants, that is a naught, an, bn, by using these relations. A naught equals 1 by l into alpha to alpha plus 2l f of x dx, and an will be 1 by l alpha to alpha plus 2l f of x cos n pi x by l dx, and bn will be 1 by l alpha to integration from alpha to alpha plus 2l f of x sin n pi x by l dx. So by using these equations, you have to find out the Fourier coefficients a naught, an, bn. After finding a naught, an, bn, just you have to put those Fourier coefficients in this equation. So then we'll get the required Fourier series expansion of the given function. So I'll move on to problem. So these are the relations I have written for both the interval 0 to 2l as well as minus l to l. I have written the formulas, Fourier coefficient relations, just to go through it. Otherwise, just if you remember this one, main alpha to alpha plus 2l, in that one by putting alpha equals 0 and alpha equals minus l, you can get the remaining formulas for the interval 0 to 2l and minus l to l. So I'll move on to problem. Expand f of x equals e power minus x, e raised to minus x as a Fourier series in the interval minus l to l. So here in the interval minus l to l means you have to consider these relations for finding the Fourier coefficients a naught, an, bn. So first note down the Fourier series expansion. That is the here the given function is f of x equals minus e raised to minus x. And the Fourier series expansion of function in the interval minus L to L will be given by f of x equals a naught by 2 plus summation n equals to 1 to infinity a n cos nx. So sorry, I made mistake here. It should be n pi x by l. We should not write only nx. 1 minute. So already flow I fixed it for what's that pi na, that's why I have written like that. So it should be cos n pi x l by l and sin n pi x by l. So just to, while writing into your notes, just to make that correction. So next thing is, so here we have to find out A naught, An, Bn. So A naught relation is 1 by L into minus L to L f of x dx. So f of x function is e raised to minus x. This thing you have to integrate with respect to x. What's the integration of e power ax? Anybody? Integration of e power ax.
E power ax by a.
E power ax by a, right? So that means a value is minus 1. So that means it will become e power minus x by minus 1. So you can shift that one to numerator. It will become e minus e raised to minus x, where the limits varies from minus L to plus L. So now you substitute minus sign, you can take it out. Otherwise, if you kept with that constants also, no problem. So upper limit will become minus sign. If you took outside means upper limit will become e power minus L minus e power minus of minus L. It will become plus e power L. So now you can take negative sign once again outside. So then minus of minus will become plus. It will become e power L minus e power minus L. So now anybody, can you tell me in place of e power L minus e power minus L, what we can write? Anybody?
Sine hyperbolic.
Sine hyperbolic.
Yeah, right. So we can write e power L minus e power minus L. We know that sine hyperbolic x is e power x minus e raised to minus x by 2. So here there is no 2. So just you have to divide it by 2 and multiply by 2. So to make it in standard form, you have to divide it by 2 and multiply by 2. So if you multiply it by 2 and divide by 2 means in place of e power L minus e raised to minus L by 2 means we can write this one as sine hyperbolic L. So it will become 2 sine hyperbolic L. Okay. So it will become 2 sine hyperbolic L. So just to see here, in place of this one e power L minus e raised to minus L, we can write it as 2 sine hyperbolic L. So the A naught value will become 2 sine hyperbolic L by L. So anybody doubt while finding the A naught? Anybody?
Okay.
Shall I move on to next one? An. So here what?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Somebody, if they knows means they will keep quiet. Even few guys without knowing also they will keep quiet. That should not happen. Second option. So if you are in first choice means that's fine. If you understood, then if you kept quiet means that's fine. Without knowing, if you kept quiet means it will affect to you only, because in second semester you observe how much difficulty you faced once if they announced the exam. Means even for preparatory exam only, so many students were asking, sir, this one doubt, that one doubt, like that. So instead of taking risk at the end minute, so better prepare now itself, because anyway third semester exam will be there, that 100%, for 100%, 200% exam will be there. So that's why you start preparation from the beginning itself. In case if you are not getting, you can clarify or you can inquire in class itself or after the class also. But in case if I am busy later, I'll whenever I'll be free, that time I'll text you guys. Okay. So, but in case simple doubts means you can clarify with your friends also. That's also fine. Okay. Try to avoid me in that situation. In case if you are not getting with your friends, then you can call to me. Okay. So shall I move on to AN? At least one of you mentioned means that will be fine for me. Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pawan. Next, AN is 1 by L integral over minus L to L f of x cos n pi x by L. This is the formula. This thing you have to integrate with respect to x. So f of x in the given problem, f of x is e raised to minus x cos n pi x by L. So we know that. So here how to integrate means we by using the integration formula, integration of e power ax cos bx, how to integrate this one. So integration of e power ax cos bx, we know that integration of e power ax cos bx is e power ax by a square plus b square into a cos bx plus b sin bx. So value of a is minus 1 here and value of b is n pi by L. So just to apply this formula to this term. So 1 by L is constant, right outside, 1 by L into e power minus x by a value is minus 1 whole square and b value is n pi by L whole square into a cos bx. A value is minus 1 into cos n pi x by L. plus b. b is n pi by l into sine n pi x by l. So now you have to apply the upper and lower limit. So if you put apply upper limit means, so in this one second term, it will become n pi l by l. So it will become in place of x, if you put l means this n pi l by l. You can cancel l. Then it will become sin n pi. What is the value of sin n pi?
0.
0.
0.
And if you put lower limit, so it will become sine of n pi into minus l, sine of minus n pi l by l. So then once again you can cross out l. So it will become sine of minus n pi. Sine of minus n pi means we can write that one as minus sine n pi. So once again it will become 0. So both the upper and lower limit for the second term, that is sine n pi by l, so it becomes 0. So that means we can no need to apply the limits for this one. So just by checking that thing instead of, so because the problem solutions are lengthy, so you can avoid that thing. Simply if you are writing also, that's fine in case if you are having sufficient time. Otherwise, so directly you can write this one as 0. Because the value of this function for both the upper and lower limit will be 0. That's why. So just I am going to apply the upper and lower limits for this first function, first term. So here, this one square plus n pi by whole square. So that means just to take LCM, we can write that one as L square plus n square pi square divided by L square. So denominator means we can shift into numerator. Then it will become L square by L square plus n square pi square. So this is constant, that's why I took outside. So now minus, so minus sign is there, upper limit will become minus e raised to minus l cos n pi l by l. LL we can cancel, it will become cos n pi. So lower limit means minus of minus will become plus, e raised to minus of minus l means it will become e raised to l, cos of n pi into minus l by l, LL you can cancel, so it will become cos of minus n pi. So cos of minus theta means it will become once again cos theta only. So from these two terms, cos n pi is common, and in place of cos n pi, we know the value of cos n pi, that is minus 1 raised to n. So minus 1 raised to n is constant, you can take it out. So then you will get e power l minus e raised to minus n. And in place of e raised to l minus e raised to minus l, we can write 2 sine hyperbolic n. So then it will become, so here 1l you can cancel, the remaining thing will become 2l into minus 1 raised to n divided by l square plus n square pi square, whole thing into sine hyperbolic n. So this is the required an value. Anybody is having doubt in any step now before going to Bn? Any doubts in any step? Ashish Shyam, do you have doubts any? Ashish? Am I audible, Ashish? Abhijit?
No, sir.
Next thing, Bn. That is Bn equals, this is the relation for finding the Bn. 1 by L into integral over minus L to L f of x sine n pi x by L dx. So here we are going to use the integration formula, integration of e power ax sine bx. Integration of e power ax sine bx is e power ax by a square plus b square into a sine bx minus b cos bx. So a value is once again minus 1 and b value is n pi by L. So just to apply that formula, 1 by L into e power minus x by minus 1 whole square means it will become pi 1 square plus n square pi square by L square into a value is minus 1 minus sine n pi x by L minus b value is n pi by L into cos n pi x by L, where the limits varies from minus L to plus L. So just to apply the upper and lower limit, so this thing, whatever you followed the two, what is that, simplify this one, same thing you have to apply here also. You'll get, once if you simplify this one means you'll get the constant as L by L square plus n square pi square. So now, so this term, first term means if you applied upper and lower limit means this will become 0 minus sin n pi x by L, this thing. Only thing you have to apply for the second term. So in the second term, even you can take n pi by L constant outside and then you can apply. Otherwise with that also if you are applying, that's fine. So upper limit will become minus n pi by L into e power minus L into cos n pi, and lower limit will become minus of minus will become plus n pi by L into e power L into cos of minus n pi. So now cos of minus n pi means it will be cos theta only. Cos n pi means minus 1 raised to n. So I took n pi by L outside. So then you can cancel LL. So the remaining thing will become n pi by L square plus n square pi square. So here in the bracket, first term is minus e raised to minus L into minus 1 power n plus e raised to L into minus 1 power n. So now you can take minus 1 raised to n outside. So then it will become n pi into minus 1 raised to n by L square plus n square pi square. E raised to L minus e raised to minus L means once again it will become 2 sin hyperbolic L. So this is the required Bn value. 2 into minus 1 raised to n into n pi by L square plus n square pi square into sin hyperbolic L. So now just to substitute these values in the equation star. So then we'll get the required Fourier series expansion. So if you left at this stage, that's also fine. Otherwise, by putting n equals 1, 2, 3, if you expand also, that's also fine. So in case if they ask to deduce something by using this one means that it's must and should, you have to expand that one. Otherwise, if you kept as it is nth term itself, that's also fine, because this is also one of the notation for representing the series. Okay. Understood all of you? Or anybody is having doubt in any step? So you may find only thing is the formula is different. Other thing, procedure, everything is similar only. Anybody is having doubt? Anudeep?
No, sir.
Understood?
No, sir.
Anila? Understood, ma? Anila?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anish Kumar? Anish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Samyukta or Sumyukta? P. Sumyukta? Preetishri, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So next problem, will you try? I have written solution anyway. So just to try it, before that, I'll share the attendance link. So first session, I'll share in the second session. Better you start your writing, finding the solution for this one. So function is 2x minus x square and interval is 0, 2. And one thing you keep it in your mind. So you can find out the an, bn, a naught for the interval 0 to 2l. After that, you can put L equals 1. Otherwise, you can put L equals 1 in the beginning first step itself. If you put L equals 1 means this will become n pi x, sin n pi x. Here also, it will become cos n pi x by L. In place of that one, it will become n pi x. Whichever you will follow, feel easy, that will you follow. Okay. So all of you start solving this one. The function is f of x equals 2x minus x square. And the interval is 0 to 2. So in the interval 0 to 2 means what's the value of L? Anybody?
1, sir.
1, sir.
Yeah, 0 to 2L means 1. So I'll give one clue. So just to listen. So this interval is, if you are getting L value is 1 means in the initial step itself, you can substitute the value of L and you can continue. Otherwise, in case if it is rational number is there means you will feel a little bit uncomfortable while solving. That's why if you put L itself in the formula and if you continued at the end, if you are putting L value means that's fine. So which method you will feel easy? Okay, that leave to you guys. So I'll have to start solving this one. F of x is 2x minus x square in the interval 0 to 2, and already they are given even final answer also. No need to ask anything. Answer also with the question itself.